Hello, everyone. Welcome again. Welcome to all those that are just joining us. Thank you for joining us in this great event today where we will be celebrating 15 ecosystems from around the world on different categories and awards. We are excited to have this event for the second year in a row and to celebrate the achievements of ecosystems based on the StartupBlink algorithm. So before we formally start with the event, I would like to introduce our CEO, Ellie David Roca, who will be giving us a couple of updates about StartupBlink and also a few words about the awards. Hi, Ellie.
Hello, everyone. Really nice to be here. So thank you, and really exciting event to celebrate. One of the things we like the most is to celebrate startup ecosystems, and definitely it's a beautiful opportunity to do it with a little bit of data about the biggest winners and some of the big and interesting winners in the 2024 rankings. I'll just say that for us, every time that we see governments that are actively building their startup ecosystems, promoting their startup ecosystems, and doing startup ecosystem development work, it's just amazing to see. I think that startups are the economy of the future, and the governments that are here today and the ecosystem developers that are here today fully understand that, and they understand the amazing value of a great startup ecosystem. Most governments are not yet in this point, so really to see cutting-edge governments that are working on ecosystem development is very inspiring. As Catherine said, the awards today are not subjective. They're all based on algorithm results. One of the things that is great is that because StartupBlink is doing so much analysis, there is always something to celebrate. And one of the things that we always say is if we find something to celebrate, it's our duty, basically as ecosystem developers, to make sure that it's celebrated because this is what is bringing entrepreneurs from outside of the country to join our ecosystem. This is why it's bringing investors and so on. So that's really something that we always say: take every opportunity you can to celebrate. And again, because there are so many industries and there are so many parameters, there's always something that we can say that we've achieved this year. And the awards today and the ranking are based on the rankings of 2024. We're working very hard now on the rankings of 2025. It's one of the biggest privileges that we have to run all those algorithms across all those parameters. So really excited about the results of 2025. It will be released around the end of April, beginning of May. So excited about that. I want to thank our data partners. There have been quite a few of them, other than more than 100 governments that have been contributing data to this index. Also, we have a few global data partners like SEMrush and Crunchbase that we're relying a lot on. We're talking about more than 200,000 startups and other types of entities on the map. And again, all the awards today are based on data and algorithms. So basically, I'll just say that the report is out to download. So if you want to see the result, you can visit it, report.startuplink.com. And yeah, we're really privileged to work with so many governments on building their economies. And we in StartupBlink have a very clear belief that ecosystem developers do not necessarily need to micromanage their startup ecosystem. By micromanaging, I'm saying that working with the startups don't make a lot of sense for us. The startups do what they do best, which is innovate. We let them innovate, and we don't necessarily need to influence their incentives and so on and so on. What is important is to work on the ecosystem level in terms of business environment, analysis, better strategy, and promotion and branding of the ecosystem. And that way we work on the entire ecosystem instead of picking favorites. And that's something that we're really excited to do and very much feel privileged to do. Yeah, and a few updates about what we've been up to recently. So we recently have launched an AI winners in artificial intelligence startup industry report. This one basically ranks 40 cities and 21 countries in the very interesting industry of AI. We all know this is the future. The world is changing. So you can download it at ai.startuplink.com and see which countries and cities are best positioned currently for AI success. Very, very soon, in a matter of a week, I think, we're going to launch another report on Foodtech, again, another industry that is crazily changing recently. And yeah, Foodtech is super interesting and it's going to be available soon. Again, we're going to rank 40 cities and 20 countries. Other than that, one of the most interesting things that we're working on currently is a ranking for the corporates as well. Just as I mentioned before, we don't believe governments have to do a lot of the work with the startups. We're actually very much against it. So, but we do believe that the private sector investors, the corporates, and so on, that actually have budgets and skin in the game, they should do that. And very soon we're going to launch an index that basically ranks all the corporate startup activities in the world. So very much excited on celebrating those corporates that are heavily helping our startup ecosystem grow. It's not an easy thing to support startup as a corporate, cultural gaps, budget problems, and so on. So we want to make sure that whoever is doing an amazing job and supporting the startups, we can celebrate them as well. And the word celebration keeps on repeating here. In order to grow, startups are so difficult. They have about 5% chance of success. So when you are facing such difficult terms, by definition, by default, the only way to move forward and not to lose hope is basically to celebrate every success. Because that's the nature of the game. Most startups are not going to succeed, and that's why it's so important to celebrate those that do and basically showcase their achievements and the achievements of the ecosystem. It's critical, and I'm really glad that the people that are here that are going to receive those awards fully understand that, and that's I think it's very important. And that's basically it. So that's a little bit of updates. And once again, congratulations to everyone who has managed to receive an award today. We're very, very happy, and hopefully see the progress that you're gonna do also next year and the years to come. So thank you, and thanks for inviting me, Katrine. Thank you.
Thank you, Ellie. Thank you for sharing those updates. And like Ellie said, if you're interested in any of the events or any of those activities and reports that was mentioned, we have it on the chat right now. So yeah, without further ado, we will start with the main portion of this event. I will just do a quick overview about what we're doing. So the Ecosystem Award, like I mentioned, is based on our StartupBlink algorithm. In this session specifically, we are going to celebrate 15 ecosystems around the world in different categories. And briefly introducing those 4 categories, we have Ecosystem Growth Awards. This award focuses on recipients that demonstrate exceptional efforts in growing their ecosystem's overall standing. So we look at the run from 2020 to the present. The next category are industry awards, which honors ecosystems that are excelling in specific industries. We also have a category on regional awards where we celebrate the leaders of each regions around the world. And finally, we have the special category awards where we celebrate unique achievements in our different subscores, such as the best business environment ecosystem or best ecosystems on funding or accelerators. So thank you. Yeah, so I would like to also introduce my co-host for this session, Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hello, how are you? Hi, everybody. Great to be here.
Thank you, Lisa. So, yeah, without further ado, I would like to introduce our first awardee. Okay, our first award is a growth award, and it's the best 2-year ecosystem growth in South America. This award is awarded to Medellin, Colombia. Yes, and this will be accepted by Santiago Hayano, who is the Business Development Director of Ruta N. Medellin is receiving this award for having an exceptional climb of 43 spots from 2022 to 2024, making it the South American ecosystem with the highest global momentum among the region's top 10. Hi, Santiago. Thank you for joining us and congratulations.
Hi, Catherine. Hi, everyone. From Bretagne and in the name of the district of Medellin, we are honored to receive this award as the best ecosystem growth in South America. This is an achievement of several institutions working together across the region and dedicated to the people of Medellin. The story of Medellin as a city is a story of resilience, hard work, hope, collaboration, and an entrepreneurial mindset. And this is reflected in the innovation and entrepreneurial ecosystem. For the last 20 years, universities, corporations, and local governments have been working together to create a dynamic ecosystem that fosters the city's social and economic development. Ruta N has played a crucial role in articulating these actors, building capabilities in science, technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship, and connecting the ecosystem with the world over the past 15 years. We found a great partner in StartupBlink who helped us to map the ecosystem, create more awareness, identify challenges, and give us the feedback to consolidate us as a top club ecosystem in the world. This aligns perfectly with the new purpose of Ruta N in consolidating Medellin as the global epicenter of science, technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship. And our focus the last 2 years was recovering trust in the institutions, increasing the collaboration among actors, and improving the conditions for startups creation and growth. Entrepreneurship runs through our veins, and now the challenge is to focus on tech startups that can scale and solve global problems, and to partner with other ecosystems to boost the impact. From this year, we will deploy a special treatment zone to attract the startups with tax incentives and services to test and validate new technologies. We will launch Startia, which is the all-in-one data suite for startups, investors, and ecosystem builders. And we will consolidate Medellin Venture Capital that seeks to invest more than $100 million in venture capital funds to build local capabilities and increase the funding available for the startups in South America. We invite the global ecosystem to keep an eye on Medellin and Ruta N. Come here to find talented people, great startups, and institutions that will help you to land, invest, and collaborate in a fast-growing ecosystem. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Santiago. It's really exciting to hear all of those initiatives that you will have this year, and I'm sure it will even, accelerate the growth of the ecosystem for years to come. So thank you and congratulations again for this award.
Thank you, Catherine.
Yeah. Yeah, so for our next award, we will be staying in the Americas, and we will be finding out who is going to be awarded the best small city in energy and environment ecosystem globally. So this award is an industry award, and it is awarded to Kingston, Canada. So this award will be accepted by Mr. Abdul Razak Kendi, who is the investment manager of sustainable manufacturing at Kingston Economic Development Corporation. Kingston is receiving this award because among the ecosystems of 500,000 population, it is the top ranked city in the world for energy and environment industry. Hello, Abdul. Thank you for joining us and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much, Catherine. And that was great hearing from Eddie earlier on. This is a great honor, honestly. Especially when you read it or through an email, it's different. But when I hear you now saying it, it's a big deal. So it's my pleasure and gratitude to accept this prestigious recognition of Kingston, being the 38th globally and the first for our city size category is a big deal for us. I mean, we consider this achievement as a testament to the commitment and collaborative spirit that defines Kingston's entrepreneurial landscape. And again, we're not new to this list, I would say. For 5 years, for 5 consecutive years, we have maintained our position as the top small city in Canada for startup ecosystems. This consistency speaks volumes about their resilience and innovation ingrained in our community's DNA. Kingston's success and our success and all the stakeholders in the energy and environment sectors highlights our city as a center for startups dedicated to addressing global challenges and creating positive environmental impact. Driven by the city's mandate, also being the first city in Ontario to announce climate change as an emergency, we've seen remarkable growth in sustainable manufacturing technologies and practices, whether with traditional businesses or new innovative businesses that are both utilizing the startup world to grow and stay clean. Our ecosystem strength lies in its diversity, so from cyclic materials work in magnet recycling to distributives compute platform revolutionizing the tech industry. Kingston continues to nurture startups that are shaping the future of clean technology. The recognition is not just an accolade. We take it as a responsibility. We celebrate today, but we also look at the future. So this ranking speaks about what we've done, but we also look at the future. Part of it, and I'll use two examples, the newly opened Innovation Hub at 945 Princess Street by Modern Niagara. It has an 80% reduction in carbon emissions and the commitment to sustainable growth and innovation. It's also worth mentioning here that Queen's University places 8th globally in the 2024 Times Higher Education Impact Ranking, earning its 4th consecutive top 10 finish in the worldwide assessment of progress on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. To our partners at Queen's University and St. Lawrence College, Green Center Canada, KPM, and the numerous co-working spaces and accelerators, your support has been invaluable. To the City of Kingston and Mayor Patterson, thank you for your visionary leadership in fostering an environment where innovation thrives. As we move forward, let us use this recognition as a springboard for even greater achievements. We continue to attract global talent, foster groundbreaking ideas, and lead the change in sustainable innovation. We thank you, StartupBlink and the team, Catherine and Ellie and all the background team for this honor. And we thank Kingston for showing the world what a small city with big dreams can achieve. Together, we will continue to build a greener, more sustainable future for generations to come. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Abdul. Thank you. And it's really exciting, to hear more about the efforts that the ecosystem has been doing, especially on clean tech, energy, and environment. I know, as you said, we've been tracking the ecosystem for a couple of years now. It's always amazing to see how Kingston is always punching above its weight and showing what even a small ecosystem can do to create an impact. So thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And so for this next award, we will be presenting our first special category award. And the award is the Best Accelerator Ecosystem in African Contender Ecosystems. So this award is being awarded to Somalia, and it will be accepted by Utsav Karel, who is the Response Innovation Lab lead at Response Innovation Lab. Somalia is receiving this award for showing the best performance in the number of accelerators among the African Contender ecosystem. Hi, Utsav, how are you? Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Catherine. I'm doing well, thank you. So first of all, thank you to the StartupBlink team for inviting us, and also it's an honor to be part of this amazing initiative. So my name is Utsav. I currently lead this innovation platform called Response Innovation Lab in Somalia. So Response Innovation Lab is more like innovation broker in the humanitarian space / the innovation space with a startup. So one of the bread and butter we have is basically to map the existing ecosystem so that we produce these mapping results so that anyone can access these maps to see how they can work with the different promising startups. And as Ellie mentioned, I think at the earlier part of this session, that, you know, like innovators are best at innovating, the startups are there. So we as a humanitarian slash, you know, like private sector broker, I think it's really important for us to continuously work with these amazing talents. So we are really honored to receive this award. And this is basically the credit to the hardworking Somali innovators who has been basically defying all these challenges. Because every time when you hear about Somalia, then most of the time people think about, oh, conflict, famine, poverty, right? But, you know, like over the course of, you know, like 4 to 5 years, we have been working in this space. What we have seen is all these inspiring innovators, you know, because when there is an issue, when there's a necessity, then the innovation sparks. And we have been seeing such an amazing young talents. Even when we're doing the startup mapping, then we're like, wow, this is pretty cool. You know, you see an entrepreneurial spirit, you see creativity and innovation, how you navigate in a fragile context. So that has been really, really, for me personally as well, a very inspirational journey in my life to see, you know, like people actually on the ground working in this really fragile context to make a difference. And it's not just about 1 or 2 startups. We have seen like hundreds of startups who are saying like, look, we want to redefine how like Somalia is perceived as. It's not just perceived as a place where there's a humanitarian crisis, but it's also a place where a lot of creativity and innovation happens. So we as a response innovation lab working in Somalia, one of the things we do is we map this ecosystem. We try to see where are the gaps and how we can help them to partner with the different stakeholders, from the government to the private sectors to the investors and so on and so forth. So one of the things what we have been doing in the last few years is convening, you know, because I think in the space of innovation, or as a startup or as an entrepreneur, one of the things what we always try to do is to solve the problem. So it is really important to understand the problem itself. So a startup's understanding of the problem versus the government's understanding of the problem, or the private sector's understanding of the problem, or the investor's understanding of the problem is completely different. So we try to bring these actors together. We convene these dialogues and then use the design thinking process to unpack the challenges so they can see, you know, like where can these meaningful conversations and the relation can really help to solve the problem, not just as one entity, but as a collectively as a ecosystem. So that is something we have been really fortunate to do with the Somali innovators. So in the recent years, the ecosystem has seen really, really great progress in the area of something people do not really often think in Somalia about: the plastics recycling, about the food systems and the climate change, about the carbon credit, about the innovative financing, right? So whenever like StartupBlink publish these kind of ranking, then you know, like it gives a real hope to Somali innovators, right? It shows that there's a creativity, you know, it validates, yes, in the ecosystem people already know, but for someone in the diaspora, you know, because there's a huge, strong Somali diaspora, but they're always looking for ways to come back and try to contribute. So when these kind of ecosystem related information are put out in the public, then the investors from the Somali diaspora feels like, okay, now I can see there's more potential in the Somali landscape. I want to go back. I want to make a difference to the communities, to the people. So we always say one thing in Somalia, you know, if this can be done in Somalia, what is your excuse? So with that note, I would like to say thank you to everyone. And this is the credit to the Somali ecosystem, to everyone who have been part of the Response Innovation Lab initiative, as well as beyond that, especially the co-working spaces and Har Hub, which has been taking these risks and also investing resources to incubate these young talents, the young ideas, and also accelerate their growth. So thank you so much to the StartupBlink team. It has been an absolute honor to be part of this process. And yeah, there's more from Somalia.
Congratulations again. It's always inspiring for me as well to hear about the innovation that's coming out of Somalia, and you know, trying us promoting it, and you also helping the ecosystem create a better image for the ecosystem will hopefully inspire more innovators and more young people to innovate and create their own startups and technology solutions as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tab. Congratulations again.
Thanks.
So our next award is an industry award again, and it is the best momentum in food tech in LATAM. So we are going back to Latin America. This award is being awarded to Cali, Colombia, and it will be accepted by Ms. Vivian Argueta, who is the Director of Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Scalable Solutions at Cámara de Comercio de Cali. So Cali is receiving this award for rising from 187 to the 100th spot in the food tech industry, achieving an impressive 87-spot improvement and is the highest among the 10 LATAM food tech rankings. Hi, Vivian. Congratulations.
Hi, Katrin. Thank you so much. Well, before I talk about what this means for us as Cali to receive this award, I wanted to give a shout out to Colombia in general. You know, I'm so proud the first award was received by Medellin, a city in Colombia. And Colombia considers itself as one ecosystem for startups, and we work together as different cities and different agencies in the government, in the business sector, corporates, everyone to foster the development of our ecosystem. That has led Colombia to become the second ecosystem, most powerful ecosystem for startups in Latin America, only second after Brazil. And we are, in fact, working with Brazil now to even further strengthen the Latin American relationships in the ecosystem. Cali, as you mentioned, is a very strong ecosystem. This award for us in food tech is so important because we've been working at the different levels of government. You know, I represent a chamber of commerce, but we've been working at the municipal level, at the departmental level, and of course, with the corporates, the investors, and the magnificent team of startups that we have in the region to create an enabling environment that really allows for the strengths of the city and the strengths of our region to shine in this startup ecosystem. It's been very helpful to have the index made by StartupBlink so that we can identify the gaps that we find. And based on data, we can work and prioritize the sectors that we focus on. That led that in 2024, we created a program specifically to foster innovation in the agri-food tech ecosystem. And we brought universities, startups, corporates, investors, and the municipal government, the departmental government, and the Cali Chamber of Commerce, along with our key ally, Verde, created this program that allowed all of them to work together to solve innovation problems that they found in the sector. And we think this hugely boosted the momentum of what was happening and is part of the reason of why we won this award. So just like our fellow companions from different ecosystems have been saying, the key is to understand the different perspectives of stakeholders, get them all to work together, and the most important, to share information and data so that we're all working towards the same goal. That is what we're doing in Colombia. That is what we're doing in Cali. And StartupBlink, thank you so much for the way that you, with your objective criteria, measure our ecosystems and allow us to know where we have to work better. So thanks to everybody for this award.
Thank you, Vivian. Congratulations again. It's really great to hear that you've created, this initiative for agri-food and food tech startups and incubators in the ecosystem, because it's a really great to focus on an industry. We always say this, or we always advise this. So we look forward to seeing more progress in this industry, hopefully this year and the years to come as well. Thank you and congratulations. So for the next award, we'll actually be staying in the Americas. This award is a growth award, and it's the best global momentum among Central American cities with a population of 1 to 2 million. This award is being awarded to Guanajuato in Mexico, and the award is accepted by Antonio Reyes, who is the director at Instituto de Innovación. Yes, so Guanajuato is receiving this award. Leon specifically is receiving this award for having a really impressive climb of 123 spots in 2024. It's the most significant global momentum among Central American cities for their population range. So hello, Antonio, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. Distinguished leader of innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystems. I want to start by thanking StartupBlink for the valuable evaluation carried out on the innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem of Guanajuato. Thank you, Catherine, for your support, and also for my friend Ellie David, CEO of StartupBlink. It is an honor that we have been recognized as the fastest growing ecosystem in Mexico and Central America in 2024, and now you recognize our momentum. This achievement reflects the collective effort of the people, institutions, and companies that are performing and improving our region into a benchmark for global innovation. In Guanajuato, the commitment to innovation is not only a strategic objective, also is a key tool to improve the quality of life of our community here in Guanajuato, Mexico. We are proud to tell you that we have reached also the first national place in patent applications and the most innovative state in Mexico, according with the Research State Digital Development done by Digital Center of Mexico. These goals are the results of the articulated work of the Institute of Innovation of Guanajuato, which connects the main actors of our ecosystem with a shared vision to generate and create a positive social and environmental impact for the benefit of Guanajuato. Today, more than ever, we understand that innovation must be responsible and sustainable, and we have to align our initiatives with global movements in order to reach the care of the environment and ensure a prosperous future for future generations. From Guanajuato, we work not only to promote entrepreneurship, but to do it in a way that generates value in the present and ensures the well-being of tomorrow. Guanajuato is a great place to open doors to Latin America and also to North America. Our state is a platform to launch ideas and projects from different countries, but also a good place to local talent finding paths to growth. I thank StartupBlink again for this recognition, which motivate us to continue moving forward with the same determination. And of course, I thank you all global leaders for sharing this space and for the work you do to improve the world through innovation. Let us continue to work together to build ecosystems that make a difference in our region and in the world. Thank you very much, leaders, and also receive thanks from our governor, Mrs. Livia Denise Garcia, who is leading here in Guanajuato and along Mexico, the new beginning. Thank you very much again. And here we are to make efforts together with the StartupBlink. Thank you.
Thank you, Antonio. Congratulations again. It's always amazing to hear of all your initiatives, and especially with the event that you have every year. It's always great to hear about all the innovative solutions in the ecosystem, and we are really excited for the continued growth of Guanajuato, Leon, and all the other cities in the region. Congratulations. Have a great day. Thank you for joining us. So our next award is an industry award. It is the best software and data ecosystem in Western Africa. This award is being awarded to Cape Verde. This award is accepted by Milton Cabral, who is the project manager at Cabo Verde Digital. Cape Verde is receiving this award for having a total score difference that is 1.3 times greater than the next ranked city. And Cape Verde is leading the Western Africa in software and data innovation. Hi, Milton. Welcome and congratulations to you and the ecosystem.
Hi, Catherine. Hi. Thank you, Catherine. And first of all, thank you, StartupBlink and all the team, Catherine and Eli and all the teams. For us, it's an honor to be for the second time awarded with in this category this year. Startup best software and data in the West Africa. This is a proof that all the investments and the efforts that we are doing here in the Cape Verde is, resulting and is getting visible in the global stage. StartupBlink is a partner from Cape Verde, and we appreciate the job that you are doing, in the global start ecosystem scene. but especially bringing all these players together through the report. So Cape Verde Digital, it's a program here in Cape Verde created by the government to support digital entrepreneurs in the different stages of their life. So basically, we develop instruments to support young boys and girls from the idea to the acceleration process, providing them funds, technical assistance, visibility, network, legal framework, advocacy by the government, with the government to create the right incentives and the right environment for them to raise and grow. We are focused on build a digital nation that can be considered as a hub for digital development here in this sub-region. We want to be a soft landing door to the African market, especially here for the sub-region. So this is why we are, putting in place great investments and great infrastructure, from tech park to connectivity to legal framework to startup ecosystem, to ensure that here we can receive global players that want to operate in the African region from the islands, from Cape Verde. So thank you again for this award, and we hope that all the startups that was awarded here also can converge in the same platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Milton, and congratulations to you and Cape Verde. It's really great to hear more about the initiatives that are planned, and it's really nice to see how Cape Verde is now really focusing on digitalization and startups, and inspiring the youth as well to build their own technological solutions and startups themselves. So thank you, Milton.
Thank you,
and we
Katrin.
look forward
Thank
to
you.
the future years.
Definitely. Appreciate it.
So our next award is still an industry award. It is the best startup ecosystem in LATAM for PropTech. This award is awarded to Bogota, Colombia, and it is accepted by Juan David Castaño Alzate, who is the Vice President of Business Strengthening at Bogota Chambers of Commerce. Bogota is being awarded this award for being the first in the PropTech industry among LATAM cities, with a total score of almost 3 times larger than the next grand city. Hello, Juan David. Thank you for joining us, and congratulations.
Hi, Katrin. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Fine. We are really happy to be here today and to be in another year here with you all, that in this amazing news that we received this year in this Startup Ecosystem Awards from you. I want to say hi to Eli, to Lisa, to all the StartupBlink team, and thank you for all the job that you do every year. And also to say hi to my colleagues, to Santiago, to Vivian. Congratulations also for Cali, for Medellin, and all the amazing work job that they do in Medellin, in Cali, and all the work that we do together for improve the Colombian ecosystem and to put Colombia in the amazing place in this Startup Ecosystem Awards also. For the Chamber of Commerce, is really an honor to stand here today before you all as we celebrate this remarkable milestone for our ecosystem. For Bogota, it's really important, this recognition as the best startup ecosystem in Latin America for PropTech. As you say, Katrin, this industry award is for us really, really important. And this prestigious award highlights the vision, the dedication, the innovative spirit of our entrepreneurs, but also the collaborative efforts that we make all the institutions that work to improve our ecosystem, the academia, the government institution, the investment funds, the incubators, the accelerators, all the work that we did all the time together to improve our ecosystem. And for us as a Chamber of Commerce is a really a pride in playing a central role in the strengthening of the city entrepreneurial ecosystem. Over the past 2 years, Bogota's risen securing his position as the third most relevant startup ecosystem in all Latin America region. And this achievement underscores our unwavering commitment to fostering growth, innovation, entrepreneurs, and the resilience of our city and our country. And we strongly believe that one driver of this success is the GoFest, one of our platforms, one of our entrepreneurship festivals, and one of the most largest events for entrepreneurs in Latin America. Each year, GoFest connects 1,000 of startups with investors, industry leaders, corporates, mentors, creating a really nice dynamic platform for collaboration and scaling opportunity of our entrepreneurs. Beyond the GoFest and other events that we do as a chambers, we provide also specialized fundraising programs, preparing entrepreneurship for investment rounds and helping them access to capital, international and national capital. And it's a job that we do every day to improve our ecosystem. Accelerator program, further that in strength Bogota Entrepreneur Foundation, but focusing capacity building, business validation, and connecting startup to critical networks, and also to be near to all that entrepreneurs that works here in Bogota. And this commitment has significant impact in PropTech sector. We proudly host Javi, that is the region first PropTech unicorn, but also in Bogota, we have more than 30 PropTech startups such as Optuno, Lo Que Necesito, WeSeed, and together and they are redefining the future of real estate and technology in Latin America. And in a global scale, Bogota ranks 9 among more than 100 cities in the PropTech category. So for us, it's really important this award in this StartupBlink report. And tonight is for that we celebrate not only this achievement, but also the people who made it possible. Over that 1,300 startups that operate here in Bogota, and the startup that we have the possibility to work with them every day. And this recognition is the statement to their resilience, creativity, and determination. And I want to express my gratitude to all you, Catherine, Lisa, Eli, and the StartupBlink team for this recognition, for this award, and say congratulations for all the entrepreneurs in Bogota, and put Bogota as a global innovation hub, as a global startup hub, and put Colombia and Latin America in the center of the conversation. The Chamber remains steadfast in the mission to provide tools, connection, and the opportunities that enable a startup to scale in our region to compete and success on a global scale. And we strongly believe that working together, we are building the future of our companies, the future of our region, and puts Bogotá, put Colombia, Cali, Medellin, leads in innovation and inclusion and entrepreneurial success. So congratulations for all the winners, for all the regions and countries that wins in this amazing event, the Startup Ecosystem Awards 2025. And thank you, Catherine, Lisa, Eli, and all the Bogotá Chamber of Commerce team that make all this possible, all this thing possible. So thank you, Catherine, and we'll stay here, connect with you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for your great words. Really excited to hear about this year's editions of GoFest as well, and to hear more about the growing prop tech scene in Bogota in the coming years. So thank you for your team support and also for the great collaboration in the city that's making this possible.
Thank you, Catherine.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations. Bye. Okay, so for the next set of awards, I would like to bring into stage my co-host Lisa to introduce the next couple of awards. Hi, Lisa.
Hi everyone. It's super interesting to hear everybody's reflections so far, and I'm really excited to be able to present some of the next awards. Thank you, Katrin. The next award is in the industry category, and this one is for Best Food Tech Ecosystem in Africa. It's awarded to Cairo in Egypt, and accepting the award will be Mr. Mohammed Ehab, who's from the CEO of Entlak. Just welcome you, Mr. Ehab. And Cairo has been awarded this award because it's leading Africa in food tech startup ecosystem rankings with a score of 90% times higher than the next ranked city. Just see if he's joining.
Hello?
Hello, are you there,
Yes.
Mr. Ehab?
Hello, Lisa.
Congratulations on your award.
Thank you so much.
I'll let you say a few words about your location and the food tech startup ecosystem.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Lisa. First of all, thank you, StartupBlink, for this honored recognition for the Egyptian ecosystem here. I'm Mohammed Ehab, CEO of Entlak Holding. Before giving you a brief about Entlak, let me introduce more about the Egyptian ecosystem here, more of a glimpse. The ecosystem, the startup ecosystem here, witnessed a lot of exposure and improvement and progress throughout the last 10 years. We are talking around 10 billion USD market valuation ecosystem. We are having now around 3 unicorns. We have generated more than 500 million USD as foreign direct investments coming only from the startup ecosystem here in Egypt for the last annually for the last 5 or 6 years, generating now around 50K as job opportunities coming from the startup ecosystem. The most promising industries here for sure the food tech. We have a very strong component when it comes to the food tech and the agri-tech here in Egypt. We have at least between 40 to 50 startups working only in the agri-tech, and the same number working in the food tech industry. This mainly as a glimpse of the startup ecosystem here in Egypt. If I'm talking about Entlak Holding is mainly a consulting firm focusing on the startup SMEs, VCs, and investments ecosystems. We do advisory and we do programs when it comes to advisory, everything when it comes to research products, public policy, strategy and investment advisory, market expansion, market access, and soft landing. We consult governments, we consult international organizations, we consult startups, VCs for expanding into markets or for building their structures for entrepreneurship and investments. Also on the side of the programs, we do programs with the private sector, corporate innovation programs, capacity building programs. We do it also with financial institutions and international organizations. Also something that we are honored of, that we are part of the ministerial group here in Egypt, and it's a ministerial group owning or including all the related ministers, and it's directly supervised by the Prime Minister here in Egypt. It shows how the support we are getting from the government, and we are working closely with them on consulting them on the startup ecosystem strategy for the next 5 to 6 years. Also, we are working closely with the government here on several regulations and policies. Also, we are working now with the Dutch government. We are working with other international organizations. I think overall, the ecosystem here is witnessing a lot of progress. The growth now, we are witnessing around 40 to 50% growth year over year for the ecosystem. And our target as a national target is going from the 500 million USD as an annual investments in this ecosystem to 5 billion USD in 2030. So it's a big ambition, but let's see what we can do, inshallah. Thank you again, StartupBlink. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everyone. And for sure, we will keep pushing this ecosystem to keep leading as one of the leading ecosystems in the MENA region and Africa for sure.
Thank you so much. That was really interesting to learn about all of the growth and collaboration that's going into the ecosystem in food tech and ag tech and goodness knows what else. So congratulations again. And we look forward to seeing you again with all that growth going on. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next award. Thank you so much. The next award is also, actually this award is a special category award. It's for the best business environment in Southern Europe. And it is being awarded to Portugal. Congratulations, Portugal. I'd love to introduce Startup Portugal Executive Director Antonio Dias Martins to accept the award. And just a bit of rationale for this award. Portugal has the highest business environment rank in the region, and it has even surpassed Spain compared to 2023. So just give it a moment. See if he's going to be able to join. Otherwise, we might move on.
Here. Hi, Antonio.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Well, I would like to, well, first of all, present myself. I am Antonio Dias Martins. I'm the CEO of Startup Portugal. I would like to thank so much and congratulate StartupBlink for this initiative. It's a relevant one to communicate and to enhance the global entrepreneurial ecosystem. So congratulations. And well, Startup Portugal is a non-profit association funded by public capital that in Portugal develops and designs the national strategy for entrepreneurship together with the government, the Ministry of Economy. And well, I think this award is a recognition of the hard work that everyone in the Portuguese entrepreneurial ecosystem has done in the last years. Portugal stands out currently as a top destination for startups and innovation. We are ranked as #1 in ease of doing business across borders, #2 in Europe for business innovation. Lisbon, our capital, is the 6th most popular startup ecosystem, according also to international rankings. And our strong education system is present in our top 15 universities in the world, recognized by also independent entities. Additionally, Portugal ranks amongst the top 15 expat destinations in the world and 6th in the English Proficiency Index, as you know, an important argument to develop startup business internationally. Our ecosystem continues to grow. The number of startups grew 16% in 2024 comparing to the previous year. We are home to 6 Portuguese DNA unicorns, and we have 40 unicorns operating in Portugal, 40 international unicorns operating here. We also have been able to boost international investment funds. Currently, we have more than 11 investment funds, over 100 million euros of assets under management operating in Portugal, and 52 fund management companies, in a total of 125 funds under management. This strongly demonstrates the support, the financial support for innovation and the entrepreneurial ecosystem in our country. Additionally, we have been putting together public measures and public policies as the new startup law that we published May 2023, with a special regime for startups, namely tax advantages in what relates to stock options plans. Portugal is the most competitive country in Europe in what relates to taxation of stock option plans, and also for individuals who work for startups coming from abroad, also have a special regime for working in Portugal and to a startup. I think these milestones and these aspects reinforce Portugal's position as one of the best destinations for startups in Europe. For some reason, we are called the Silicon Valley of Europe, so I think we deserve this, and thank you so much for this honor that motivates us to continue driving innovation and fostering opportunities to all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Antonio. And it's really sounds like a convergence of a whole lot of efforts and strategy to create this really flourishing location. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And we look forward to collaborating in the future to support you in that. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next award. The next award is an industry award. It's for the top overperformer in hardware and IoT in the EU ecosystems. It's quite a big one, top overperformer. And it's being awarded to Dortmund in Germany. Accepting the award will be matching manager and network coordinator Start to Grow, Anna-Sophie Bettman. So welcome and congratulations. This is very exciting to introduce you and to outline the reason for the award. Dortmund stands out among the top 20 EU cities in hardware and IoT for its exceptional performance relative to its overall ecosystem ranking. It has an industry rank that is 212 spots higher and a regional ranking that is 51 spots better, specifically for hardware and IoT, compared to its general ecosystem position. It's a lot of technical words that go in behind that, but Anna-Sophie, it's lovely to meet you and lovely to award you this prestigious accolade. So I'll hand over to you. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lisa. Thank you very much for this incredible award. On behalf of the Startup and Investor Support Team of the Economic Development Agency of Dortmund, I would like to sincerely thank you for the award. And this recognition highlights that Dortmund is not only regional, but also a European and international hotspot for innovation. So what makes Dortmund so special? Our city has transformed from a traditional industrial hub into a vibrant innovation metropolis with a strong focus on future technologies such as digitization, artificial intelligence, and of course, hardware and IoT. So our Technical University of Dortmund and the University of Applied Sciences and such leading research institutes as the Fraunhofer or the Lamar Institute provide the foundation for these successes. And of course, another key success factor is our strong economy in Dortmund and the surrounding regions. Numerous large corporations and hidden champions from the small and medium-sized sector significantly contribute to our innovative strengths. So they are not only reliable partners, but also important drivers of inspiration for our startup community. This close collaboration between established companies and young startups creates our ecosystem where innovation thrives. So moreover, Dortmund attracts talent and businesses from around the world. We actively support international companies in setting up here and provide optimal conditions for their success. So Dortmund's welcoming atmosphere and outstanding infrastructure makes the city an attractive location for global players. And of course, our startup community benefits greatly from this internationalism and opening up new perspectives and opportunities. So our success, I would say, is no coincidence. It's the result of our clear strategies, just like a comprehensive support programs for innovation, for our innovative founders, startups, and scale-ups, and above all, our strong partner network. So innovation can only flourish when startups, academia, corporates, investors, and public institutions work closely together. So together we create an environment where ideas grow and succeed. And this award is a recognition of the entire community that makes Dortmund one of the most innovative locations in Europe. We see it as an incentive to continue our work and ensuring that Dortmund remains a beacon of innovation in the future. So finally, thank you so much, StartupBlink, for this recognition. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Anna Sophie. And I understand from your responsibilities as well, being focused on matchmaking and network, you would see a lot of that partnership and being so integral to that. So congratulations for that integral role as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll move on to the next one, and that will be also an industry award. This is for Best Transportation Startup Ecosystem in Central Europe. And this award is being awarded to Budapest in Hungary. And we're really excited to welcome Deputy CEO, Strategy and Business Development, Laszlo Korányi, from the Hungarian Innovation Agency to accept the award. And the reason that Budapest has been selected for this award is that it is the best Central European startup ecosystem for transportation with a score approximately 30% higher than other places. This city also ranks 81st worldwide for this industry and a position 54 spots better in the general ecosystem ranking. So that's quite a convincing rationale. And let's just see if Mr. Korányi is joining us to accept the award. I'll just give you a moment to join.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you and we can see you. Congratulations and welcome.
Okay. Okay, that's good. I cannot see myself, but that's no problem.
Okay.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for this award. We are very honored with that, and to be honest, we were also a little bit surprised because we didn't count these data what you did. So, but definitely Budapest is very much the center of the Hungarian startup ecosystem. And Budapest is not just a beautiful city. I'm telling this for those who haven't been here yet, but also geographically a very important hub in Central Europe. A lot of train, highway lines cross through Budapest, and also the Danube, which is Europe's largest river, is a very important transportation line in the area from Germany to the Black Sea. Now, in Hungary, because of the very important role of transportation, this is one of the reasons that we have many startups in that field. And also we would like to help these startups and nurture them with some government initiatives. We are a government innovation agency, and we are involved together with our funding agency in a program which is called Startup Factory. This is a kind of an incubator program where actually we are not funding, so the government doesn't fund startups, but we are doing that indirectly, giving funding to incubators that in turn do a co-investment in startups that they have selected. Now we have like generalized incubators or agnostic incubators. They invest in all types of industry sectors, and we have two who are specialized. One is for biotech, which it's a very important sector in Hungary, and the other one is energy and transport focused incubator. And these incubators are helping very early stage startups to develop their abilities and their business into something which will be hopefully successful. And the success rates, by the way, in this program are quite high. This concept, this co-investment, indirect government funding is based on an Israeli concept they call their technological incubator program. We have obviously modified and adapted to the Hungarian circumstances, but we are seeing a lot of results from this program. This is one of the reasons that we have many transportation startups. Also, we feel it very important to work together with the ecosystem players. We have a regular forum where government agencies, government offices, and different startup organizations and investors, so startup VCs, business angels, discuss the important issues for developing the startup ecosystem. So basically, just a short. This was a short overview where we are and what are we doing. One of our important indicators is the value of our startup ecosystem. We are not yet satisfied with the value, but it is growing quite fast. And once again, I would like to thank StartupBlink for this great initiative, and also to help us understand ourselves even better than we do it. So you made us to make a little bit more research into this field, and so we are very honored with this award. So thank you once again.
Thank you so much. It was really interesting how you're explaining how Budapest is really leveraging off the central location and transportation links, and then the public and private parts of the community are really coming together and putting some strategies into place. So hopefully this award is fuel to that as well.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations again.
Thank you once again. Thank you.
Okay, so we are moving now to an industry award, and this is for the best AI startup ecosystem in European Union. We're pleased to announce that this is being awarded to Estonia, and to join us to accept the award is Vaido Mikhem, Head of Startup Estonia. So welcome and congratulations. And just to provide a bit of color and rationale, Estonia is the leading country in AI for the second year in a row with a score 15% better than the next ranked city. So it's a repeat attendee and awardee. So just give it, there you are. Welcome and congratulations.
Good evening. I'm from Estonia, and I would also like to echo the last speaker from Hungary that we are a little bit surprised because in Estonia we think that we are doing okay. We are almost never satisfied, and some even say that this is our superpower. That's why we are still ranking in the first place in quite a few different categories. But I fully agree with Eli's opening words that we should celebrate the wins when we get them. And definitely thank you to StartupBlink giving us a reason to celebrate. And I would like to extend this celebration across the globe to all of the startup ecosystems and all of the startups, because most of the work that you are doing is really planet positive, and definitely planet needs some positive news. And also you help to increase the mood of humanity, and this is sometimes the good news are also in short supply. So definitely a worthy example to celebrate. And yeah, well, we were trying to figure out that how come we have received this award, that yes, we have like all the public services are digitized. We even managed to digitalize the divorce now. So if you want to come in Estonia and you want to get divorced, you can do that digitally. This was the last one that you couldn't still do online. Says something about us as a nation, but you know, still you are very welcome to Estonia. And we do have actually real people behind it. So I tried to actually find the least AI kind of background at the Startup Estonia office possible. So I'm sitting on a couch. There is like a pillow behind my back. So it's real people, real organizations behind the award. So it's the work that they are doing. So the gratitude and recognition is definitely theirs as well. And with that, I would actually just like to wrap it up. In Estonia, we are doing okay. Come over, see ourselves, and happy to be in such cheerful company as with the previous and the next awardees, and also those who didn't get. And last but not least, the previous host, Katrin, that's a very Estonian name if you didn't know. So maybe you have some Estonian roots. Thank you from Estonia and have a good evening.
Thank you so much, Vaido. And yeah, Katrina, I don't know if you do, but you never know. Maybe there's some AI technology that could figure that out. But congratulations again. And who knows what will happen next year, because that was the second time in a row. We wish you all the best. And that's it from me. I'm going to hand over to Katrina now. Thank you so much. And congratulations, everybody. I think you might be on mute, Katrina.
Thank you, Lisa. I was speaking and I was on mute. Yeah, so I was just saying that for those that have been awarded already, congratulations. And if it's possible to stay, we invite you to stay until the end, because we will have a really short like convergence of everyone and just have a a digital photo of everyone that has been awarded to celebrate everyone here. So yeah, so now I'm moving on to the next award, which is a special category award. This award is awarded to this award is the Accelerator Leadership Award in the Caribbean, and it's awarded to Jamaica. To accept the award is Christopher Brown who is the project manager of Biggie from the Development Bank of Jamaica. So Jamaica is receiving this award for being for having the largest size of accelerators among the Caribbean countries that we are currently monitoring in our algorithm. So welcome, Chris. It's nice to see you again, and congratulations to you and to Jamaica. I think you're on mute.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
thanks. Thank you, Catherine. Good morning, everyone. I'm here from sunny Kingston, Jamaica, and firstly, I want to express my deepest gratitude to the StartupBlink team for this incredible award. On behalf of the Development Bank of Jamaica and indeed the government of Jamaica, I'm humbled to join you here today to accept the award for Accelerator Leadership Award in the Caribbean. This recognition would not be possible without the vision of the government of Jamaica, who is focused on creating an active private sector, which comprises of businesses, startups within the ecosystem, and an ecosystem that can support their growth. It is also important to acknowledge all the ecosystem partners and stakeholders who make it able for us to do our work. Special acknowledgement to our international development partners, the Inter-American Development Bank and the European Union, who has, we spent a lot of time really learning from them about other ecosystems and how we can create a system here in Jamaica. Just reflecting on the journey, the Development Bank of Jamaica has actively been involved in innovation and entrepreneurship in Jamaica since 2016. We're really focused on creating a hub for the Caribbean within Jamaica for startups. We've been very active in this space, building links between stakeholders, facilitating new financing opportunities for our startups. Our first venture capital fund in over 30 years was created last year. And I can just reflect on the journey being full of obstacles and opportunities. And at each step we've learned a lot. The main lesson I would just want to mention, which a lot of others have mentioned, is just the importance of collaboration with the private sector and our international networks. I think that's one of the biggest things for us. This particular award comes at a really key point for Jamaica. We're just closing out a program that was specifically focused on ecosystem building, which is this Biggie program. It's boosting innovation, growth, and entrepreneurship ecosystems. And the award that we've received is not just a recognition of our work, but to celebrate a collective effort and to ensure that everybody is aware of how involved they are in the process. Jamaica itself appeared on the StartupBlink radar only 2 years ago, and we have been seeing improvements in that particular ranking. So it kind of helps to validate that we are doing something and there's progress within our country. And this again is along the way of us becoming the entrepreneurial hub in Jamaica. So as I listen to this award and receive the award and really listen to all of you as ecosystem leaders, I'm really reminded as to how much there is to achieve. And we're not doing all of this to win awards, but it's really for our country and trying to improve its standing. So thank you again for this incredible award. I'd like to invite everybody on to visit Jamaica, not just for the sand and the sea, but for our startups as well, and to see the ecosystem that we've built. Thank you.
Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. Yes, and I'm really jealous for you being in a sunny city right now. For us having winter here in in Europe. And yeah, I mean, we've seen the growth of Jamaica, as you said, in the last couple of years, and it's really a testament to the potential of the ecosystem. And we're excited to see where else it will go, especially with all the infrastructure in place for support more entrepreneurs and startups. Thank you and congratulations. So our next ecosystem award is also a special category award. It is the most funded seed ecosystem in LATAM award. This award is being awarded to Caracas, Venezuela. This award is accepted by Sandy Gomez, who is the lead project coordinator of Emprendetech. So Caracas is being awarded this for being the most funded city among LATAM cities that are ranked in this ranking range. Its funding is almost 50% more than the next city ranked in its range of rankings. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Catherine. It's extremely exciting to be here with you today. And I feel really inspired by the stories of the other ecosystem builders that were with me in the call. It's great to be able to be here in this event representing the Venezuelan ecosystem, concentrated now in the city of Caracas, but with a lot of participation of entrepreneurs from all around the country and even Venezuelans outside the country. We are proud to be, as entrepreneurs and ecosystem builders, we are proud to be the reason to give you good news about Venezuela, other kind of news that you can find around. I have been working with the ecosystem for the last 5 years now, and I can tell you that the improvement, the evolution, the progress in the ecosystem is absolutely it's a fact, but we still have a lot to do, and it is a great motivation for us to be working with such talented entrepreneurs from all over the world, considering that one of our biggest strengths right now is being able to connect with Venezuelan entrepreneurs from all around the world because of the talent we have spread, globally. For the next steps in this ecosystem, and part of what we are particularly focused in Emprendetech is keep promoting the VC industry in the country, particularly focusing on training for angel investors and early stage venture capital. We expect to keep collaborating with the rest of the region, as the rest of the region is in fact very important source of inspiration for us. And of course that we expect and we will work very hard to be with you next year in this space, celebrating the progress of the ecosystem. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sandy, and congratulations. Congratulations to you and the team and the whole ecosystem. I know it's a collaborative effort, and it's great to have players like you yourself and Emprendetech team, and making sure that people and the ecosystem are moving forward, and there's more ecosystem builders and startups that are inspired to do more. And hopefully we will see you again next year, like you said. Thank you. And good morning. I guess it's good morning or good afternoon for you. Yeah, so we're moving on to actually our last award. So before I move on to the last award, I'm just reminding all of our attendees and those that accepted the award, please stay if it's possible, because it would be we will be taking just a quick digital photo with everyone, just to celebrate everyone's achievements and also everyone's effort in getting these awards for your ecosystems. Like I said, the last award is being awarded under the Growth Category Award. It is the best worldwide climb in the top 50, and this is awarded to Cyprus. This award is accepted by Theodoros Takaides, who is the Director General for Cyprus Research and Innovation Foundation. Cyprus climbed an impressive 9 spots from 2023 to 2024, recording the biggest climb in the top 50 countries worldwide. Hi, Theodorus. Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Can you see me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can see you and hear you.
Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Thank you very much. Cyprus has done really well. If I go back 5-10 years ago, there was very little we could have talked about research and innovation in Cyprus. The country has recorded impressive progress in recent years, and we're here to do more and better to build it as a regional research, innovation, entrepreneurship, and technology hub at the crossroads of 3 continents, sitting nicely as a gateway into Europe, but also providing access to high growth markets around Europe. So it is an honor. Thank you very much. And as I've said, we are very much committed to supporting startups and scale-ups from Cyprus to grow into the world. And for that, we have a lot of funding schemes that are available. The government of Cyprus takes a very pro-innovation stance and pro-business stance. We are providing tax incentives, but also mobility schemes incentives in the form of visas in order to attract good talent and make them successful from Cyprus. So again, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Theodorus, and congratulations again and to you and to Cyprus. We're excited to see the growth of the country in the coming years. We're seeing a lot of activity there, and it's definitely with the support of the government and also all the stakeholders in the ecosystem. Okay, so like I mentioned, we would like to now welcome back all of the awardees. Please raise your hand if possible, so our team here can invite you again as a panelist, and we will be doing a quick photo, like a virtual photo opportunity for everyone. So I see a couple of hands raised, so we will be promoted shortly. So we're just waiting for the last couple of awardees to join. Please again raise your hand so it's easier for us to spot you and to promote you again. Nice to see everyone. We're just going to wait for a couple more seconds. I think we're going to promote the last few people. Thank you for joining us again. Great. Yeah, so let's do our photo. I think the others have left the call already. So okay, so just take a screen grab. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Great. Congratulations again to everyone. And yeah, it's really great to see everyone's face in this photo. And yeah, thank you and congratulations, you and your ecosystems. Yeah, so thank you again to our awardees and to everyone that joined us today. We will be posting a recording of this session in case you missed some parts. And we will also be releasing an article celebrating all of these our awardees as well. So thank you. And I hope everyone has a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're from, and have a great rest of your day.